All right, so it's time for another interesting episode of Eurozone here on the Our Media channel, where we'll be looking at what transpired in the first games in the UEFA Champions League semi-final stage, where Real Madrid were held to a 2-2 draw at the Allianz Arena by Bayern Munich. And then also in Dortmund, it was Borussia Dortmund who took the advantage in the first leg after scoring 1-0 against PSG. Both games heading into the second round with some amount of firepower in there for both teams, because PSG will be looking to qualify for the UEFA Champions League finals for the second time in the last 5 seasons. But then, for Real Madrid, they would also be hoping to add up to their tally of 14 UEFA Champions League titles. I've been joined here by Force, who will be doing the analysis, the incisive one, the in-depth analysis. Force, welcome to Eurozone. All right, so let's start off with the games quickly. At the Allianz Arena in Germany, it was Bayern Munich that took the lead after, they were pegged back by a Vini Jr. goal, but then after 90 minutes, it ended 2-2. Your take on that one?
That's the essence of the Champions League. That's the essence of being in the Champions League semis. The reason why Madrid will continuously be in the Champions League semi-finals or the Champions League finals is that they give you the momentum, they give you what you do not expect. And at the end of the day, that is why a lot of people say that they have some temerity, they have some audacity about it. Because if somebody told you that Madrid was going to get a draw from that game, you would not believe. But at the end of the day, they were able to. You look at the pass from Toni Kroos, scintillating, scientific. You see, at the end of the day, you realize that Madrid is playing some football that you really do not understand. At the end of the day, they are not playing that well, but they always going to get the points. That is the essence of it.
Did they deserve a draw in that game? Because we saw how Bayern, lined up.
Of course they did. Of course,
you don't think Bayern deserved the win, but Madrid deserved.
Why should Bayern deserve the win?
Because they dominated.
No, you see, playing football is not about dominating the football. That is not the essence. That is not the end result of football. The end result of the game is to score goals, and that is what Madrid does. I get to the point. Yeah. See, the firepower that Madrid has gotten at the end of the day is going to be justifiably so that they go into every game determining to win, and that is exactly what they did. I am not saying that Bayern did not play well. You can hold 90% of the game, you can hold 80% of the game, but at the end of the day, are you creating chances that are going to be enough for you to win the game? That is what Madrid did.
And that you wouldn't say Bayern Munich were wasteful in the first, 10-15 minutes of the game where they had most of the chances, but in Sani fluffing them.
That is why I'm saying that it depends on the firepower that you have gotten. I get to the point because you are playing against Madrid, and so far as you are going to miss your chances, Madrid are going to take yes, and that is exactly what happened.
All right, so now heading into the second leg at the Santiago Bernabeu, Madrid, they have 2 away goals, but then we know that their away goal rule had been scrapped. But then, what does it mean for a team that has got twice away from home, going back home in that semi-final stage?
Against Man City, they did the same thing, you understand? I mean, at the Bernabeu, they were flamboyant, they were expansive. They went to the Etihad and they were defensively for 90 minutes. Madrid is not going to be at the back foot for 90 minutes at the Bernabeu. Madrid are going to play some attacking football on the day, and I can surely promise you that Madrid is going to qualify. Not because Bayern is a small team, but because they've got some firepower, they've got some belief, they've got some serenity about it, they've got some tactical nuance about it, and they've got the players with a mentality that no matter what happens, this is Madrid, and they're still going to qualify.
So you believe Bayern Munich, no chance for them at all?
No, they don't.
All right, so let's move on to the second game that happened at the Signal Iduna Park, where it was Borussia Dortmund that took on Paris Saint-Germain in the first leg. It was PSG that also dominated. They hit the post, I think, 3 times. Kylian Mbappe, Hakimi. But then it was Niklas Füllkrug who got the goal for Dortmund. You think it was a well-deserved, win they had over there?
I can tell you that is the essence of having a centre forward who is very good. You understand? I mean, the way he took the ball, the way he took the ball on the volley, was able to trap the ball. Yeah. You understand? I mean, shielded the ball from the
touch.
I mean, you see, one of the greatest tools of a centre forward is the first touch, and that touch was just perfect. You understand? I mean, it gives you the perfect, it gives you the angle to scoring the goal, and that's exactly what happened. But you see, I'm not going to say that Dortmund was exactly great on the day because they were very wasteful, they were fluffing their chances. But you see, PSG got a momentum, they came into the game, but they were as wasteful as was there in Dortmund. But you see, that the problem is that it's just a goal. Going to France, I can say that should Mbappe come to the party, and you see, tactically, I think that they got the formation wrong
Yeah.
because he can't play Mbappe to the middle. He was
At some point, he
overcrowded.
drifted a bit
No,
wide.
he did not drift. Yes, so even when Colomani came into the game, he was still playing through the middle. I thought that Colomani should have rather come into the middle so that Mbappe could go to his natural position, so that he could use the length of the pitch and the space that is available to him. But at the end of the day, he was stifled. So I would say that tactically, he should change the front three. Dembele is still going to be on the right, but Mbappe should be shifted to the left. Whoever is going to play as a centre forward should be there.
All right, but finally, let's talk about the play of the week, where there are two nominees, one from Real Madrid, the other from Borussia Dortmund. You have Matt Hummels, who played in defense for Borussia Dortmund in that win over PSG. And then Vinicius Jr., he scored twice in that 2-2 draw against Bayern Munich. Who are you going for? Vinny or Hummels?
I don't go with any of them. I rather go for either Adeyemi or Jadon Sancho. Because you see, people don't understand the essence of football. I mean, on the day, Adeyemi was influential, defensively, attackingly. I get to the point. I mean, at both ends, he was
So
very
you don't think either of Hummels or Vinicius?
No.
Deserves it. All right. Okay, so that's Eurozone where Real Madrid played out a 2-2 draw with Bayern Munich. But then at the Signal Iduna Park, it was Dortmund that won against Paris Saint-Germain. Second leg will be happening, I don't know, in a few days' time. And Force has elaborated and he's analyzed the games that will be coming up in the second leg of those games. But I will leave you with the team of the week from the UEFA Champions League first leg semi-final fixtures.